and the American Sam Querrey. And I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands for that one. Doug Adler and Robbie Cohen.
Thank you very much, Jason. You enjoy the rest of your evening. And we're going to have a quick look at this section of the draw. Leighton Hewitt, the number 21 seed. Sam Querrey playing some very good tennis at the moment. One of that match is going to await Mikhail Yuzhny, who's one of those players who I've really enjoyed watching over the last couple of years. Really has a good all-round game, and it doesn't get any tougher for the winner of this match. Excuse me, it doesn't get any easier for the winner of this match. Yuzhny playing some great tennis at the moment. Leighton extremely comfortable at this event. It's been one of the most successful Master Series events for him. He's getting on now, 27 years of age. He's been around for ages, since the age of 16. We saw him in Adelaide, and it's been a joy to behold. 26 singles titles. He is second on that list now. Amongst active players, obviously Roger Federer leads that with 53. And prize money well over $17 billion, and looking to add to it this week. 2008 has been a slow start for Hewitt. Struggled early on, and the ranking, unfortunately, Doug, has been moving in the wrong direction. But in all fairness to him, had a very tough year last year. A couple of injuries, got sick, ankle, stomach. So 2007 was a bit of a write-off for the Aussie.
Yeah, I think tonight's going to be a real interesting test, because a lot of people really feel that he is definitely on the decline and his best is behind him, but I'm sure he would argue with those people. And I think we're seeing him play against someone who just won his first event, and obviously it's been a while since Hewitt's been able to do well at these Masters Series level events, where he was a winner back in 2002 and 2003.
2 tennis Masters Cup titles as well. Hewitt knows how to compete at the very, very highest level. For those of you who don't know Sam Querrey yet, get to know him, because he's going to be around for a long, long time. He's got a big game. He's got one of the best serves in the game. Just 20 years of age. He's from this neck of the woods, Californian boy. Won singles title, took the title last week in Las Vegas, where he beat my fellow countryman Kevin Anderson in 3 tough sets. So starting to make his mark on the tour is young Sam Querrey. And in stark contrast to Leighton Hewitt, his ranking is very much moving in the right direction. Just broken into the top 50.
Pretty good, particularly for Americans these days. We don't see too many positive moves coming from the Americans, and Querrey, at 6'6", has an awful lot of talent. He's got a big serve, huge ground strokes, moves very well for a big guy, trying to work on the transition game a little bit. And you can see that never even advanced past the second round. So tonight, a very, very critical match for this young American, who elected not to go to college, elected to turn pro instead.
Las Vegas and Cincinnati in the semifinals. In Indianapolis was a finalist in Vancouver. After reaching another semifinal at Querrey Beach this last January, this newcomer to the ATP.
So no history between these two. This is their first meeting, so always in matches like this, they're feeling out here in the first couple of games. Trying to get to know each other's game, see what they're like. Hewitt trying to get a feel for the big serve of Querrey. See him bit of a goatee there, but he's going to watch out for the color contrast. He's going to be giving away his age.
You don't have to tell me about that. He looks a little bit meaner, though, a little bit, you know, maybe a little tougher. Well, Hewitt has had so much experience in slams, winning at the US Open, winning at Wimbledon, obviously doing well in Masters Series events throughout his career and the Masters Cup. And tonight, well, there's the wife, Beck, very likable, lovely person. She's by his side all the time now. Mom and Dad, don't really travel too much. And there's the man who used to be with Leighton Hewitt before he moved on to Andre Agassi. Well, guess what? He's back.
And the man just to Cahill's right over there
in 2003.
is the lead, used to be the lead singer of Bush.
And 2003 champion.
Married to Gwen Stefani. Gavin Rosdale.
Yeah,
Huge tennis fan.
yeah, he lives in Los Angeles. He lives right by me. We go to the same tennis place.
Here from France is Mr. Cedric Querrey. And on his behalf,
Jason Goodall wants to meet Gavin Rosdale. We got to figure that out.
We'll have to set that up. Wants to do an article for Race Magazine on people who, famous people who enjoy tennis a lot. And we know Gavin is crazy about his tennis. So we'll have to sort that out. Right now it's all eyes on the American and the Aussie. This should be an interesting one. The big server versus a good counterpuncher and still one of the best returners in the game. Promises much. So it's number 24 seed from Australia, Leighton Hewitt, taking on the promising young American Sam Querrey.
And even though Querrey just won his first event in Las Vegas, he has been to a quarterfinal of a Masters Series event. That was in Cincinnati last year, if you remember, before he lost to James Blake. So I don't think he's going to be thrown off too much by tonight.
He's played on some of the big stages already, so very used to the occasion. Obviously, with confidence at the moment.
Defeated Lewis Horner in his opening match in straight sets. Big Aussie influence here tonight. We talked about Hewitt and Cahill, but also the man that coaches Querrey, Grant Doyle, another Aussie.
Man in the middle, in the light blue tracksuit is Grant Doyle. He's been working with Sam for a couple of years now. Very good player in his own right, is Doyle.
He looked pretty nervous there. Normally it's pretty chilled. I think they really see this as a great opportunity for their man tonight.
It's a healthy start for young Sam Querrey. Doug, you know this youngster pretty well. What can you tell us about Sam? What do we need to look for in his game tonight?
Well, we just saw how big his serve is. At 6'6", when he's serving well, it's like he's serving out of a tree. And the thing that surprises me is how well he moves from the back of the court. The one thing he doesn't do as well as I'd like to see is come in and be able to end points. He's trying to work on that part of his game, but you know, at this stage of the game, even though he's still very young, pretty hard to learn it on the job. Possible changing of the guard, though, that we're about to witness.
15
It's been one of the best events for Leighton Hewitt as far as wins go in a Master Series event. He's won 24 matches here at the Indian Wells Tennis Garden, twice the champion. Obviously, plenty of good memories here.
30 love.
And always a feel-good factor when you return to tournaments where you've had previous success.
You're seeing the big server against one of the best returners we've seen in the game over the past 10 years in Leighton Hewitt, but it's going to be so important for Hewitt to serve well tonight. And sometimes the serve can really let him down.
That's a tough call early on.
30 all.
Second serve foot fault means double fault.
Next serve.
Oh, yes. Big forehand from Hewitt. Just back in 2005, Hewitt was a finalist here, losing to Roger Federer. And to get to that final, Hewitt played some wonderful tennis. He beat Andy Roddick 7-6 in the third out here one evening. And that was high-level stuff from both players. To you to start this match out, Robbie? He's rushing a little.
It's not often you see him make such basic errors off the backhand side. Normally rock solid. It's a deceptively good serve, 126 miles an hour. It's a pretty flat. Key to him playing well, gets a lot of free points when it's on song.
Game you.
All set up by a good first serve. And I know if you talk to guys like Wally Musser, John Fitzgerald, they talk about the success that Hewitt's had throughout his career, being able to get that first serve percentage up above the 50% level.
Yeah, and I think it's fair to say the majority of the men, when they serve well, the rest of the game pretty much falls into place. Querrey, a 6-match warning streak at the moment. Obviously, world champion in his last outing in Las Vegas, just around the corner from here.
Yeah, very. Right, it's by 2 games too.
He leads 2-1 in the opening set.
It's all about predictions, it's all about facts, it's all about the stats.
I'm going for a 2-0 win to Arsenal.
I'm going for 2-0, yeah. I just think that the win show up.
I'm going to go with a comfortable win for Man United.
So there's lots going on behind the scenes in Liverpool, but it's not stopping them winning.
There's more confidence in prediction on ESPN. Why do men sulk like a little girl? Why do men put on makeup? And when do men move elegantly and gracefully? They jump. They twist. They turn. And they fall painfully. Ignite the complications of manhood domination with TNA Explosion on Star Sports.
He takes a t-shirt, he wraps it around my gorgeous neck.
See spectators, plenty of them got blankets wrapped around. It really is a chilly evening. Conditions will play a little bit slower when it's cold.
Pretty low.
Up.
40 low. Game Hewitt. 2 games off. Fifteen all.
Querrey hits his spots. Unplayable that serve. Got a bit of a legion of kamikaze fans there.
Samurais.
30 all. Fourteen, 20.
I think he missed that one because he's just not that comfortable coming in. So he tries to hit the ball a little bit more so than, let's say, a person who's comfortable volleying. Tries to do a little bit more, and that's how you miss it.
Hewitt was covering all kinds of real estate. Querrey did a great job of moving him from left to right. Finally wore him down in a 25-shot rally.
There's the volley. Wasn't that difficult. Had to open up the racket face just a bit. Has trouble sometimes stepping forward. He moves more laterally than cutting off the ball. Head, very difficult to do. You almost want to make him hit the next volley.
First test passed. Comes through a tough service game. 3-2.
你被开除。杰森，看看剧本吧。剧本没了，什么都谈不成。Keep walking。我说过一定会帮你。你一定的吗？啊！够没力，这是给你的。
What sets the stage? Is it the tools that create distinction from the rest of the sport? Or the ones using them that pump strategic precision into the game? They had left their signature moves on the table that inspired greatness. Their crossing path is again inevitable. Be inspired and watch their next move. The Guinness 9-Ball Tour 2008. Greatness continues on Star Sports.
15 love.
Hewitt rising to the occasion. When Hewitt has gotten the first serve in tonight, he has been perfect. He's won all 8 of those points. Good lane from Hewitt, making no mistakes with those approaches. Looks very determined this evening.
Doesn't he always?
Already the 4th ace for Rusty, and that's good news for the camp.
Hewitt doing what he does best, just being a human backboard.
Not missing balls.
Since the late Hewitt of old.
So many ironies in tennis. Querrey's first tournament victory in Las Vegas, he took away from Hewitt, who was the defending champion. Hewitt going out in that event, losing to Julian Benito.
Some good players along the way that Sam Querrey likes of Sebastian Grosjean, where he saved a match point, Nicholas Kiefer, Guillermo Cañas. So he's already shown us he can beat some of the very best players out there.
40-30.
Okay, please.
New ball.
A couple of inches there.
Challenge
down
by
to work with.
consideration.
Threads it perfectly.
This is not just about hitting buttons in your living room. This is the first true professional gaming league. Hang on to your controllers as top pugilists from 5 regions: North America, United Kingdom, Europe, Asia, and Latin America. Hit their gaming skills not only for team and individual glory, but also for national pride. Championship Gaming Series on Star Sports. Are you game enough? This program is brought to you by Dell and Nokia N81 Entertainment. The next episode.
Hi, I'm Andrew Berger of the Milwaukee Bucks. Hi, this is Vince Carter of the New Jersey Nets. Hi, this is Chris Paul of the New Orleans Hornets. Hi, I'm Dwayne Wade of the Miami Heat. Hi, this is Randy Foye of the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I'm Corey Bryant of the Los Angeles Lakers, and you're watching the NBA on Star Sports.
Time.
Tightly contested first set so far. .23 minutes in duration. Really hasn't been tested on serve so far, has Leighton Hewitt. He's got some new balls. I'll play a little bit quicker. And it's something that I would like to see him do a little bit more, especially at this stage in his career. Finish points off at the net. Wheels are never the same when you're 27 as when you're 19.
30 love.
Perfect serve. Footwork here from Hewitt, that's exceptional. Dancing around the backhand. Gives himself options when your footwork's that good. Wrong footing, the big fella.
.30.
Just the first point that Hewitt has lost when the first serve goes in.
Yeah, Hewitt. 4 games off.
So as we get to the business end of the set, this will be interesting to see how well Querrey holds up. He's shown us that he's, of late, that he's been playing some good ball when it really matters. Against the experience of Hewitt, it will be interesting to see how things pan out.
Love 15.
What a point. Querrey, so good from the baseline. This was a tricky shot, but he handled it well. Big point. Could have been down love 30 in this game. Hewitt camp trying to offer all encouragement they possibly can. Never easy when you're a coach. Doyle feeling for his charge right now. He's down 2 break points. And when he comes out from the changeover, he's going to serve for the opening set.
Gear up for an
this evening in front of a partisan crowd here in Southern California. They're behind Sam Querrey, but it's Hewitt who gets the first break of serve. Made no mistake with that opportunity on break point. Had a second ball and ripped it behind Querrey, and then took the next forehand and hit it to the open court. So now he serves for the opening set. He's only dropped 1 point in the set when he's gotten the first serve in.
15 left.
Well, that's how good the first serve has been tonight. Desperation there for Querrey, ran out of options. Hewitt has been rock solid from the baseline. He's got himself a couple of set points here.
The first set, Hewitt.
It was probably going to be a winner anyway. Some of the best tennis I've seen Leighton Hewitt play in a long time, and he most certainly deserves that first set.
How do you decide which scores you want to know? With Score Tonight, you can find out all the scores in just half an hour. Yes, that's right, all the scores. Score Tonight, only on Star Sports. Get the latest and juiciest from our resident gurus.
Asia's finest football-related newspaper review show.
Every week, get ahead on the gossip and development out on the field.
Dramatic week. Let's get to the more serious prep.
Join John Dykes and Richard Keys for everything under the soccer sun. First edition, only on ESPN. Take on a journey to the most fascinating locations imaginable and explore some of the most exciting events in the world of sailing. Witness the true spirit and passion of the sport in the spirit of yachting on Star Sports.
So 35 minutes of top-class tennis in the opening set. Let's see what this one's got to offer.
Hewitt ended that first set with a flurry of good play. Not missing returns, really taking it to the American. And I'm sure he's just trying to keep on top, not let any of this momentum slip away. That's a rare mistake off the Hewitt return. Looking at his second ball, he's been very effective returning those second serves and really going at Querrey's backhand so much of the time. Making him work. That's all you want to do. And I think Hewitt really likes the challenge of playing these types of players, the guys with the big serves, try to hit you right off the court. Hewitt's always played well against the likes of the Andy Roddicks.
Advantage, Dylan.
Querrey's got to be careful here. Doesn't want to give a break of serve early on. Second set. Hewitt's got some good momentum right now. Hewitt's going to take a bigger look at it. I think it was just wide. We're high above that sideline. He's going to challenge it. I think, Rob, that was just wide. Hewitt is playing like the Rock of Gibraltar. He's actually not even believing if he misses a shot because he's so consistent. Chances to go off the ground stroke, but just chose to play more conservatively, end up costing him.
Very good.
So Querrey just running out of options. Really solid ground strokes. Because of a very big first serve. Hewitt did well just to even get the ball back. But he still made Querrey hit the extra shot.
Oh, yeah. Behind that front.
And he's done it this evening. He knows that the big man doesn't move that well when he has to go right behind him. Here again, you see Querrey looking for the open court shot.
It's all about percentage tennis. This is the right move to come in on, but you've got to be able to punch that one away. Didn't do enough with it and ended up paying the price.
Love to have that volley over again. Querrey did well to hit a good topspin lob. Got to give credit where credit's due. Still had to make the tough shot.
Advantage Hewitt.
Starting to catch, picking it nice and early. I'm sure right now that Querrey's really feeling confused. What do I do? The guy's getting my serve back. He's doing a lot with it. He's staying in the rallies. Another second ball chance for Hewitt. He had success trying to rip one early in the first set. It paid out.
Let's get
It's really got the mojo going now.
Oh, it's been a fantastic game from Hewitt. And the break has been made possible by the great returning ability of Leighton Hewitt. He's been able to put so many returns back in play. Obviously with the big first serve, just trying to get the ball towards the middle of the court. But on the second serve, those are the black balls in your screen. Been aiming the majority of the second serve returns towards the Querrey backhand, and he's been doing a real good job at neutralizing the Querrey serve.
Well, Hewitt is such a percentage player, and right now he feels the percentages are way in his favor. It's all going his way, so he doesn't need to make any adjustments. It's Querrey that's the one who's going to need to find some changes to be able to change this match around. And that's where I think we're going to see limitations in the Querrey game right now. Don't think there's that many options.
Dear God!
Response to a break of serve from the Aussie. Really has built some good momentum now.
Didn't you sense he was a little bit tentative with that backhand? At first he maybe wanted to try to drop it and realized it wasn't the right shot and that's one of the reasons he missed it. Hesitation.
Well, this has been a good passage of play for Hewitt. He has won the last 5 straight games and has gone on a bit of a tear here. That's what all good players are able to do. They just build a bit of momentum and they're able to run with the momentum at the crucial times in a match.
It's a horrible feeling when you're getting steamrolled, and that's when you need to make adjustments while you're out on the court. A couple more loose ones like that, and this match is going to be over. Querrey can ill afford to get down a second break, in my opinion. Once again, playing it so close to the lines because he's just not comfortable going in and having to make a volley, so he tries to do a little bit more, misses the approach.
It's a huge shot from Querrey because he loses that point. It's down a double break and that ball just caught a piece of the line. Querrey. Hewitt now with a double break in the second set. It really does look unstoppable.
SportsCenter starts right now.
The best place to catch all the sporting news.
From the world of football, the action's getting quite close.
Let's get some sensational tennis news.
Swinging over to some golf headlines.
Whatever the sport,
it really comes alive.
SportsCenter, weeknights only on ESPN. Presented by Panasonic, Ideas for Life.
Jessica, Alice Theron, she's hot. She's hot.
Every week, we bring you the latest news, the latest Asian Tour updates, and get up close and personal with your favorite golf personalities. Asian Tour Weekly on Star Sports.
Querrey fanatics. You got to be prepared on the big stage, Robbie. Hewitt's been all there this evening. Been very solid performance.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with him this evening. He's been aggressive on the break points. He's really taken it to Querrey when it's really mattered. Needs to consolidate right here.
Crowd here trying to rally behind Querrey, but maybe a little too late. Hewitt with 6 consecutive games to this point.
Pretty satisfied looking Hewitt Kemp. More often than not, it's the best place to hit the passing shot down the line. Most direct way past your opponent.
With that passing shot, only the 3rd point Querrey's been able to muster off the Hewitt first serve tonight.
That's a good pair of hands from Sam Querrey.
And this was a nice play, a little drop. Querrey just trying to play the ball back. Normally you would think Hewitt would go cross court. He goes up the line and a drop volley. First break point.
youngsters might have thrown in the towel. Thought they had no business being in the match, but not Querrey. He's got one break back already. Hopefully, after holding here, we'll go in search of a second. Stayed this evening to watch Querrey Hewitt match. Been handsomely rewarded with some top-class tennis.
And that was one of the best points of the match. Hewitt gave it all he could, and Querrey just kept responding. Big ground strokes. Yep. Well, the previous point was 28 shots in the rally. This one not as many, but Hewitt doing well to measure that forehand once again, going back behind Querrey. First round of the second set, only fourth of the match. Exquisite angle. Only 114 miles, but perfectly placed. Well, that was a late call. Querrey's going to challenge.
The left fence line. Ball was out.
It's the voice of Cedric Maurier. Called out by the lines person. Oh yeah. So back-to-back aces, and now a game point for Querrey.
Right back in the mix. 3-2.
Why do men sulk like a little girl? Why do men put on makeup? And when do men move elegantly and gracefully? They jump. They twist. They turn. And they fall painfully. Ignite the complications of manhood domination with TNA Explosion on Star Sports.
He takes a t-shirt, he wraps it around my gorgeous neck.
Let's see, what can I find with this word? Oh, pasting a stamp. Hanging a frame. Possibly. Ah, placing a TV set up there. And yes, watching the top corner on Star Sports. Oi, can someone get Jen down from there?
Time.
So it's important now for the Aussie to remain positive. More importantly, to remain aggressive, because what's got him to the situation that he finds himself in now. Playing good aggressive tennis, was up a set and a double break. Too soon to panic. Needs a little bit more of the same does Leighton Hewitt.
I don't know if you would agree, Robbie, but I always felt that when you got a big lead on somebody, that the pressure then came off of them, so they were going to probably play a little bit better, more relaxed, which meant you really had to play better yourself, raise your own level of play.
You're exactly right. Feel like you've got nothing to lose when you're that far behind.
Oh boy. Third double fault of the match for Hewitt, but that one coming at an untimely juncture of this match. One of the problems Hewitt's encountering right now, first set, his first serve percentage was very healthy. 62% of the first serves went in. This set, only 40%, but they're a reprieve. So they'll play it over. Shows how crucial these first serves are right now.
14.
Could have been more perfect.
Wouldn't expect that, would you?
It was a little bit of trouble there. Got out of it though with that big ace. Talked about how crucial it was that he make first serves. Throughout this match, Hewitt has won 20 of 24 points when he's able to get the first serve in. And he's played a very tidy match. Only 16 unforced errors while making 20 winners. So the pressure's still on the shoulders of Querrey.
Got a set of new balls.
You know, this crowd doesn't want to go home. They want to see more tennis. They want to see this American advance. Already Roddick out of the event, losing to Tommy Haas earlier today.
15 all.
American now. Sam Querrey behind Blake and Andy Roddick, and his coach Grant Doyle. We're hoping that get ever closer to those two.
Oh, yeah. Rob, do you think that when Hewitt was playing some of his best tennis, was #1 player, do you think he would go up the line more with shots like what we see here? He's become such a percentage player. Rarely do we see him, particularly off the backhand, take the ball and go up the backhand. Maybe that's why he's not as much of a threat. Just something to ponder.
Hewitt still with the break in the second.
Around the world, wherever the news brings us, our correspondents touch base with the latest happenings in the sporting world.
I'm Rich Sunday for Sports Center.
The weekly compilation in Sports Center, the Field Report, every Sunday only on ESPN. As the floodlights get turned on, the voices from the fans, the sounds of football, travels far and wide. A culture that stands out from the rest. A tradition that is unique on its own. The echoes of Asian football reach millions. Football Asia on ESPN. Get all you need in one weekly hit. Golf Focus brings you the big news and the latest views.
Very difficult to putt.
Get the inside track and all the accessories. From fashion.
Have to match my outfit.
To the newest fads. And of course those invaluable tips.
That's pretty ugly.
Stay on top of the game with Golf Focus. Wednesdays on Star Sports.
Take that forehand and go. Off the high part of the net.
And this is such a good play from here because he ghosts in behind the ball quickly. It's nice and tight to the net. And that's a shot that I feel he hasn't used nearly enough throughout the last couple of years. So good around the net is Hewitt.
Love
to see him do more of the same.
Net passer.
About him coming in more, he couldn't do it any better.
He's reading the play so well. More often than not, when you're coming up the line with the forehand, especially to right-hander, and when they're on the move to that backhand passing shot, love to pull it cross-court. Hewitt anticipated the play perfectly. And if you can pull it off, like Querrey did there, more often than not, probably going to come out on top. You're playing over the highest part of the net. Well done from Querrey. Darren Cahill there just gave him the shake of the hand to say it was pretty close, 50-50.
Oh, yeah. Hewitt was absolutely 100 feet away from that one and still had a feeling. Hewitt having to be fully extended off the return, so the drop shot worked well. Still fighting every ball. And on this one, Querrey just with too much pace.
30-15.
Like a laser. Hewitt elected to let Querrey take the risk. And that time it paid off for the Aussie, and now he's at match point.
Just so it's left here in a straight set, 6-4, 6-3 over Sam Querrey.
What a solid performance from Hewitt, the man known as Rusty. And at 27 years of age, boy, tonight he was really ready for this one. Played a beautiful first set. Really served exceptionally well. And for Querrey, obviously a disappointment on a big stage, coming off of his first win in Las Vegas. But tonight he was outclassed. Hewitt just had an answer for everything that Querrey threw at him.